Welcome back to Spike's E3 2012 All Access Live, and I'm about to get a look at one of the most talked about games so far of E3 2012 with Gabrielle from Ubisoft. We're taking a look at ZombiU for the Nintendo Wii U. This is the world exclusive premiere of the gameplay. Thanks for joining us. Walk us through what we're going to see here.
Our pleasure. Well, we're incredibly excited to be here, trembling with pleasure, and we hope that you guys will tremble with fear as soon as you get your hands on this game. This is Ubisoft's new IP. It's exclusive for the Wii U, and it was built from the ground up to make the best use of all of the controller's new features. We have a lot of features. Guillaume's going to present some of them to us. The game takes place in London in 2012, in the midst of an outbreak of a tremendous, horrible virus of unknown, plague-like proportions. And we play as a survivor, just like you and me, probably relatively clueless. And you only get one life. Each character you play only lives once. And that's the real novelty of this game, that you play as survivor, but when you die, and most of us will die, you come back as another survivor who's in exactly the same precarious conditions as the first one that you just played. And then you get to go back and you have to hunt down your former survivor who is now a zombie in order to get your bug-out bag, which is the survivalist's term for your backpack, basically. And so the Wii U controller, the gamepad, manifests as the ultimate all-in-one Swiss knife of survival kits. And in your hands, you have everything you need to survive as long as you can. It's a truly core gamer concept in that it resides in one question: how long will you survive?
That's awesome. I mean, what an awesome idea for a zombie game. And in terms of the controller, as you mentioned, obviously this is the huge innovation here. Talk a little bit about how you'll interact with the items and what else you'll be doing gameplay-wise with the controller.
Absolutely. So as you can see in the demo, Guillaume is going into his bug-out bag, and it's in real time. And he just had to use what we call the Veruside, which is a sort of zombie poison, and it acts more like a shield. And that's the only chance you get. Those are few and far between in the game. Most of the time, so as you see, as you go from the first person to the third person view, you're in danger. And he lasted 4 minutes.
Right.
Or 4 seconds.
Right. 4 minutes or 4 seconds, either one. So you have to come back as a different character. But what about checkpoints? What about your progress? How is that handled?
There are no checkpoints and there are no game overs in this game. The idea is that as a survivor, it's more like a relay. You take on the role of the new survivor, who we have Lucy Cox, who is now going to go back and get her bug-out bag and get all the vital supplies that you just sacrificed a life for, stupidly.
So what is the end game then here, Gabrielle, in terms of how are you surviving this outbreak, this infestation of zombies, and ultimately progressing to the end of the game?
Well, it's very true to the pure foundations of survival horror genre and zombie fiction in general. It means that heroes are pretty much few and far between, and they mostly all die. And the point is that you might get one guy out of this game, and you want to be challenged to build up a character. And what's going to really make you adhere to the character that you have is that you do build up skills, which you will lose. So if you play for a couple hours, you might become incredibly powerful with a particular weapon, and you'll lose those skills when you rebirth with a new survivor. But it's an interesting and a significant opportunity. It fits with the survival horror genre, and it offers that unique twist of saying, well, can I do better? So can you do better with your next survivor that comes along?
Well, it sounds extremely interesting. Zombie fans and gamers, I mean, go hand in hand. So we're going to love to see what this project does and how it progresses. Thanks for showing us the exclusive first look.
Pleasure.
Now,